Chapter 12, it was about factoring. On the review, I'm going to talk through, if I'm given a whole smattering of problems, what I'm going to look for and what I'm going to approach first. So on number 1, I'm going to look and see if I can factor out something, and I can. I can factor out a 2x. That would become x squared minus 2x plus 1. And then I'm internally going to look if I can factor that. And that would be a 1 for A, a 1 for C, a 1 there. Factors of 1 that add up to -2. Signs are the same and they're negative. So a -1 and a -1. And so this is 2x times x minus 1 times x minus 1. And this would be 2x times x minus 1 squared. On the next one, I'm going to look and I'm going to notice that these are squares. I'm going to check if it's a perfect square trinomial, which is that's not a perfect square, so it's not. I'm going to set up here A, C, AC. Signs are the same. To get -8, I have 1 and 15, 3 and 5. There's my add up to 8, negatives, 5 and 3. That's a 3. Let me make it look better. That's a 3. And then be -3 here and a 1, a 5. That would be -1. And then that would be 1. So it would be 5x minus 3 times x minus 1. And then these are u's and these are v's. And that would be -3v and -5v, which would be -8v, and that works out. Uh, 6 and 7, there's nothing that comes out because 17 is prime and 7 is prime. And 6 times 7 is 42. And I want to get 17. And it's 1, and I'm adding. It's 1 and 42, 2 and 21, 3 and 14, and there's my 17. So it's a 3 here and a 14 here. The 3 goes with the 6. So that would be 1 and 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. That would be 7. 2 times 7 is 14. That's 3n plus 7 times 2n plus 1. Nothing is factored. 1 and 35, multiple of 35, the same, both negative. 1 and 35, 5 and 7, there's your 12. 1 and -7, 1 and -5 would be x minus 7 and x minus 5. Here's your -7, here's your -5 for your -12. Here I see that there's 3's and an a, which would be a squared minus 9. This is a difference of 2 squares, so that's 3a times a plus 3 and a minus 3. Here, I notice that a 4 can come out, so it's 3n squared minus 8n plus 4. I'm going to factor the middle, 3, 4, and 12. Signs are the same, both are negative, adding to get to 8, negative 8, so it's 1 and 12 and 2 and 6. There's my 8, 6 and 2, 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, and negative 4 times 3n minus 2 and n minus 2. Nothing comes out. I have 5 and 5 and 25 to go with negative 1. The signs are the same. That's 1 and 25 and 5 and 5. This is prime. A 4 comes out, 2c squared plus 7. The c comes out also. C to c plus 7. This is 1 and 5 and 5. Factors of 5 to add up to 6. They're both positive. That's 5 and 1. That's x, y plus 1 times y plus 5. There's your 1, there's your 5, which gives you 6. That's a square, that's a square, that's a difference. That's a difference of 2 squares. 7c plus 11, 7c minus 11. That's page 1 of the Unit 12 review.